Start over. Redo. Hi, welcome. I'm Sparkles. My goal is to help you have a sparkly life. What does that mean? That's going to mean different things to different people. What are you working on right now in your life? How are you making your tomorrows better than your yesterdays? Let's get started with, are you broke? Are you poor? Are you rich? Let's start off with poor. When you picture someone who's poor, what do you think of? Oh, earthquake, I'm doing laundry. Okay, we'll see if that comes out in the video later. Anyhow, when you think of someone who's poor, how do they dress? How do they act? What kind of things do they talk about? They're probably not talking about their portfolio. They're talking about how poor they are and how they can't have this and they can't have that. Poor is a mindset. If you don't want to be poor anymore, if your journey before was someone who is poor, you thought that way, you acted that way, change today. Start today. What can you do today to change your mindset? Because when you change your mind and you redirect your thoughts, that's when you start making real changes in your life. Oh boy, this earthquake. I wonder if I can edit out shaking. I think so. So, with having a poor mindset, the way to change that is to change your mind. Focus on what you can do. I don't care who you are. If you have some money coming in, you can figure out a way to save some of it. But when you change your mind that you no longer want to be in the situation you're in, that's when your power comes into play and you're able to change things. Let's talk about broke. Broke is an empty wallet. If I look down here at my couch cushions and I find so much as a penny, I'm not broke. See, broke is a mindset as well. One person's broke is another person's. If I had that much money to spend in a month, what do you do with all that? I don't know what I'd do if I made what you make. And there's always someone who's going to make more than you and someone who's going to make less than you. That's just everyone's journey. When we feel poor, when we feel broke, those are feelings. They may not be reality. They may be your reality, but not somebody else's reality. I remember a time, and I don't like to say poor or broke, I like to say financially challenged. We were challenged. We overcame that challenge. We're in a different place than we were. We had to go down the road of bankruptcy. We lost our house. I mean, granted, this was the big crash in 07 through 09. But the reason that happened is some of the choices we made. We spent more than we should have. So you can be broke, and there's different levels, right? You get a raise at work, you get a promotion, pretty soon you got another vehicle payment and all this. You're just broke at another level. Until you decide and you tell your money where it's going, I challenge you to this. Do you know how much money you bring home? What is your hourly rate worth? Whatever your paycheck is, divide that by how many hours you work, and that's your hourly rate. That's what you're worth. So if you're wasting your money, say let's, for fun numbers, you make $20 an hour after taxes and insurance and all that, and you go to McDonald's, that's 1 hour of you at that job you maybe don't love. If you don't want to be broke anymore, start looking for ways to cut back on your expenses or change. Sometimes we have subscriptions to stuff we don't watch. There's some subscriptions I want to get, but I'm waiting. I'm working on some other things. See, a lot of times we get caught up in just keeping up with other people and what they're doing. That's not your journey. And those people probably don't like you enough to even care anyway. Okay, just gonna bounce some ideas. So if you're feeling broke is just an empty wallet and a mindset. If you have lights, if you have heat, if you have air conditioning, water, those are all things that you take for granted that other people may not have. So you are very fortunate and somehow you watch this. So whether you're borrowing internet from a friend or on your cell phone, there's people who don't even have a cell phone. And once you start looking for how you are blessed, I know some people get all funny about that. Blessed means to have favor. Don't take it the wrong way. Oh, Great. If you tell somebody, don't take it the wrong way, didn't you already mean to offend them? Anyway, butterfly thoughts. They're riding around with the unicorns. So yeah, being broke or poor is a mindset. The best way to change those is first change your mind and then start putting some money away. I used to go to the casino. I loved it. Loved going to the casino. Nothing wrong with going to the casino. But I started looking. Every time I went, well, okay, I would say the majority of the time I went, I take $100. I might win a little bit, but I never won big enough to really make it worth my time. And then you get hungry, you eat there, there's the gas to go there, and then you always have that, oh, well, maybe another dollar or two in this machine, and I'll hit. And somebody's like, you know, the stock market's a casino too. And I was like, huh. And so every time I wanted to go to the casino, I just transferred $100 because that's what I would take. I would leave all my cards, my debit card, my credit card, all that at home. All I took was my license and $100. And I started just putting that into my account. I started randomly buying stocks. Not that I read any charts or anything. I just like, you know what? COVID is here. Oh no, I probably don't want to use that one because I bought death stocks, like in the biggest crematory in the United. So anyhow, anytime I wanted to go to the casino, I just put $100 into my stock account and I buy some stocks. Things that I thought might do well or things that I was interested in. Yeah, some of them have tanked pretty bad, but some of them have done well. And I just watch YouTube videos to learn how to do the basics. But now, every Friday, I go on after the markets close and I see how I did. Now, it's been kind of dismal. I haven't made a lot this year, but that's not my intent. My intent was just to help me with my habit of going to the casino. Now it's just fun. If I see a new company, I watch a documentary and there's a new company that's doing great things that I believe are going to be good for the world, like electric automobiles, I'll buy some stock. So, yeah. What else can we talk about on that subject? And there's all kinds of cool videos about saving money and this and that. The one thing I can tell you about any change, whether that's changing your health, changing your job, anything like that, change isn't always easy for us. And if we take it in small steps to where we're not depriving ourselves, if you say, you know what, that's it, we're cutting off all of this, this, and this out of our lives. No, you decide what's important to you. Because whatever's important to you, you'll find the money for. Whether that's a habit that's maybe not helping you be healthy, like smoking and drinking, or whether that's a habit like running and working out. If you want to do that bad enough, you will find the money. And we always tell our money where to go, except for the stuff the government takes before we even get our paycheck. But we buy things because of the way they make us feel. Maybe that new outfit makes you feel phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with that. It's when you have a whole closet full of outfits, none of them make you feel phenomenal. You just went shopping for the dopamine high of buying something new. That could hold you back from other goals like being financially free. As always, it's your journey. I'm just here to help. Much love and hugs. Spark.